Marine animals have developed some truly fascinating ways to communicate, each tailored to the unique challenges of their watery world. Whether they're using sound to navigate, touch to bond, or even scent to signal, the strategies these creatures use are as varied and intricate as the ocean itself. Let's dive into how these sea dwellers chat below the surface. Imagine being submerged in water, surrounded by creatures of all shapes and sizes. One of the most striking things you'll notice is how much more efficient sound is underwater compared to air. In fact, sound travels about 4.5 times faster in water than in the air, which is why marine animals, especially in the vast, dark ocean, rely so heavily on sound to communicate. This is the ocean's own phone line, where messages are passed along through clicks, whistles, roars, and songs. Let's start with whales. Whales, especially the humpback whale, are known for their elaborate songs. These songs can travel for miles across the ocean, and while they are mostly thought to be used by males to attract mates, some scientists believe that these songs also help whales communicate with each other over long distances. Imagine an entire population of whales spread across the ocean, communicating through this haunting, beautiful music, which can be heard for hundreds of miles. Now, consider dolphins, highly social creatures that use sound in a much more complex way. Dolphins use a variety of vocalizations to communicate, including whistles, clicks, and even body slaps. But what's truly fascinating is that each dolphin has its own signature whistle, essentially like a name. When dolphins meet, they'll often call each other by their signature whistle, which researchers have likened to a friendly hello. Dolphins also use clicks for echolocation, which is their way of navigating and hunting. These high-pitched clicks bounce off objects, helping dolphins detect prey, obstacles, and even the size of their surroundings. It's like having built-in sonar. In addition to sound, touch is another vital form of communication in the underwater world. Unlike humans who use hand gestures or facial expressions, marine animals communicate by physically touching each other. This form of communication is especially common in dolphins and manatees, where they use their bodies to bond, comfort, or signal. Dolphins are known for their social nature, and physical touch plays an important role in strengthening their bonds. When a dolphin nuzzles another or brushes against its companion, it's a way of reinforcing social ties and showing affection. In a pod, these tactile interactions can signal anything from comfort during stressful moments to playful interactions during leisure time. Similarly, manatees, those gentle giants of the sea, are often seen interacting physically. When two manatees meet, they'll rub their bodies against each other in what appears to be a friendly greeting or an affectionate gesture. These tactile interactions are essential for these creatures, especially during mating season when touch helps establish relationships and social bonds. In the underwater world, sometimes words and touch are not enough. Marine animals also rely on visual signals to communicate. Many sea creatures are masters of disguise, and their ability to change color or use their bodies as a signal is astonishing. Take, for example, the octopus. These clever creatures can change the color, pattern, and texture of their skin to communicate a range of emotions, from hiding in plain sight to warning predators that they are poisonous. The cuttlefish also uses this ability to blend into its environment or communicate with potential mates. Their color changes are part of a delicate dance where subtle shifts in hue signal readiness or aggression. And then there's the jellyfish. Some species of jellyfish use bioluminescence, the ability to produce light, to communicate with each other. These flashes of light are used to signal things like feeding or mating readiness. In some species, a glowing jellyfish may even signal the presence of a predator, warning others to flee. Underwater, many marine animals communicate using chemical signals, also known as pheromones. These chemical cues are an essential way for species like fish, sharks, and sea turtles to navigate the vast ocean and find mates. For instance, sharks use scent to find food, detect mates, and even communicate with each other. Sharks have an extraordinary sense of smell, with some species able to detect even the faintest trace of blood from miles away. This ability is key in their communication, helping them locate food, sense danger, and even form complex social bonds. Sea turtles also rely on chemical signals during their migrations. Researchers have found that these turtles can use scent trails to find their way back to the beaches where they hatched, even after traveling thousands of miles. This ability to follow chemical cues through the ocean ensures that they can return to the right spot to lay their eggs, continuing their life cycle. Perhaps one of the most mesmerizing aspects of underwater communication is the mysterious whale song. But why do whales sing? The answer is not entirely clear, but researchers have some theories. For one, whale songs are thought to play a key role in mating. Male humpback whales, for example, will often sing long, complex songs to attract females during the breeding season. These songs can last for hours and change in complexity throughout the season. Whale songs are not just random noises, but are structured and can evolve over time, much like a musical composition. Some whales even adjust their songs based on the songs of others in the area, a phenomenon researchers call song sharing. This adds a layer of social communication to the songs, as whales can join in on the melody of others, further indicating the social bonds they form through sound. With all these incredible ways marine animals communicate, there's one major threat that's been growing in recent decades: noise pollution. Human activities like shipping, underwater drilling, and naval sonar have dramatically increased the amount of noise in the ocean. And this is interfering with the way marine animals communicate. Imagine trying to hold a conversation in a crowded, noisy room. That's the reality for marine animals trying to communicate in waters filled with the sounds of human activity. For example, sonar used by ships and submarines can disrupt the echolocation used by dolphins and whales, making it difficult for them to navigate, hunt, or even find mates. The intense noise can also cause physical harm, such as hearing damage, which has led to strandings and even deaths of marine mammals. The issue of noise pollution has reached a critical point, and it's essential for us to understand the impact this has on the communication systems of marine life. If we want to protect these incredible creatures and their way of life, we must take steps to reduce the noise pollution in our oceans and safeguard their ability to communicate. The world of underwater communication is a vast, intricate symphony. Marine animals have developed a range of sophisticated methods to communicate with each other, whether it's through sound, touch, color, or chemical signals. Each species has adapted to its environment, creating an underwater language that is as diverse as the creatures themselves. However, this beautiful and delicate system is under threat. As we continue to pollute our oceans with noise and other pollutants, the very fabric of marine communication is at risk. It's up to us to protect the oceans and ensure that future generations can continue to witness the mesmerizing songs of whales, the playful chatter of dolphins, and the colorful displays of octopuses. The ocean is calling. Let's listen before it's too late.